What's going on, everybody? Today we're gonna be talking about Cosmic Crucible Season 5. Now, the beginning of this video is going to be a disclaimer for what's to come inside the test server. You guys will notice on room 1 it says something about adding health or something like that, but this right here is the actual rules on paper. And the reason that they look a little bit different on the test server is because it takes a lot more work to overhaul everything and throw everything into the works. So let's get started. CC Season 5 global rules will be Spider Hunter Tech on defense and offense. Sinister 6 characters gain 200% focus and gain 50% max barrier. Superior 6 characters on successful attack bury yourself for 15% of max health and remove revive once from each target attacked. And on spawn gain defense up. And on defense, all characters gain 20% max health and 10% damage. Now, I am really happy that the developers took the exhaust mechanic into consideration after I had asked them on an Envoy call about it, but I'm really happy to see it being iterated. I'm pretty proud about that, I must say. With the help of the community and everybody combined, we did it, guys. We did it. Hopefully this doesn't make it to where other characters are tuned behind the exhaust mechanic and we have to start creating exhaust before we even start attacking the rooms. I don't know. I'm just glad to see it as a part of Crucible. So, stage 1 is teamwork on defense and offense. Striker characters on ally turn gain assist now. Now, in the test server, you guys will see something about healing on room 1. Absolutely, don't even worry about it. It was from a previous iteration, and it takes a little bit more to get rid of that before the embargo dates and all. Stage 2 is temporal shielding on defense and offense, tech and skill characters. On basic, gain speed up. With speed up at the end of the turn, bury yourself for 20% of that character's max health. Excuse me. I'm planning on putting the Superior 6 team on room 2 on defense. That's just my take, because they have a lot of tech and skill characters, and I don't know, I would really like to see how they function with the barrier and all. Stage 3, corrupting power on defense and offense. Ultimate abilities cost 2 less to use, although when using an ultimate ability, spread all negative effects from self to adjacent allies. So, as I was probably stating in what you guys are about to see, you're gonna want characters that have safeguard immunity, right? To where if they do use an ultimate ability, it's not necessarily going to hurt you too much. So just be careful. You guys will see in the combat footage how it works with the teams that I used on the first iteration that they allowed us to do it on Crucible. There's going to be 2 videos. There's going to be one video with the original combat before the team was released for the playtest server, and there will be a disclaimer at the beginning of the next video as well, stating all of this, of course, before we show the Superior 6 team. So let's move over to stage 4, Spec Ops on defense and offense. On successful dodge, gain stealth. Characters with stealth gain 20% damage. Now, it's going to be pretty interesting to see how maybe your web warriors like your Miles Morales or your Noirs, right? It's gonna be pretty cool to see how they work, right? Anybody with a dodge mechanic, really. That'll be pretty cool. Stage 5 is a Mutant immune system on defense and offense. Mutant characters on turn clear all negative effects from self, heal self for 10% of max health, and for each negative effect cleared. I did fight this room in the first video that you guys will see against an Unlimited X-Men. The Rogue did have trauma, but she did not have heal block. But she couldn't clear all of the negative effects, and then, but she healed herself for all the negative effects that she had, but she could not clear the negative effects, so it did work out very well. And on turn end, gain defense down. Now, we did test a lot of these rooms, and we did not notice many bugs in the rooms. at all, really. The rooms were as advertised, right? Except for that room 1. Stage 6 is rules of combat on defense and offense, villain characters on successful attack. Apply defense down to each target attack, and hero characters on successful attack. Apply offense down to each target attacked. That is very, 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 very cool. I hope you guys like the footage in the upcoming little bits. So we're about to roll 2 videos. We're about to be rolling one video with the original without the Superior 6, and then we're going to roll another video with the actual Superior 6 attacking 6 different rooms, not necessarily destroying them, but getting the job done and showing how the team works. And also, let's get started. What's going on, YouTube? Bendable Straws here with the Crucible video, but this is a Season 5 sneak peek preview of the new rules for Cosmic Crucible. That's right, the Envoys actually get to test out the new Cosmic Crucible rooms. Let's get started. In number 1, they have Teamwork, which is Spider, Hunter, Tech. On defense and offense, striker characters on ally turn gain health and gain assist now. Spider, Hunter, Tech. On defense and offense, Sinister 6 characters gain 200% focus and gain 15% max barrier. Now here's the cool thing. Superior 6 characters on successful attack barrier suffer 15% of max health and remove revive once from each target attacked. On spawn, gain defense up. On defense, all characters gain 20% max health and 10% damage. And we were fighting for this. This was something that I specifically requested in some of the Zoom calls that we had with the developers and all. After each completed attempt, gain a stack of exhaust. Canceled combats will not add exhaust. I think that is such an amazing feature. We're going to be looking into that today. We're going to be doing some testing, and we're going to see if the exhaust works, if this works, if that works. It's going to be a little bit of a long video, but in due time, everything takes its sweet time, right? In number 2, we have Temporal Shielding. On defense and offense, tech and skill characters, when basic is used, gain speed up. With speed up at the end of turn, bury yourself for 20% of that character's max health. And Spider, Hunter, Tech on defense and offense, Sinister 6 characters gain 200% focus and 15% max barrier. And Superior 6 characters on successful attack, bury yourself for 15% of max health and remove revive once from each target attacked. On spawn, gain defense up, and on defense, all characters gain 20% max health and 10% max damage. And after each completed attempt, gain a stack of exhaust. Canceled combats will not add exhaust. So for like the Bifrost teams, right? Back in last season, we had to actually attack, but then we had to back out if it didn't work. So that wouldn't have added an exhaust. What we would have had to do for those Bifrost teams is actually throw an attack to be able to put a stack of exhaust to sort of even the playing field. So it seems like the Spider, Hunter, Tech, this text all the way down, seems to be the global rules. So let's move forward onto room 3, Corrupting Power. On defense and offense, ultimate abilities cost 2 less to use, but when using an ultimate ability, spread all negative effects from self to adjacent allies. So if you're planning on using your ultimate ability, whatever negative effects you have will spread to your adjacent allies. So you just have to be mindful of who is ulting and who is this and who is that. It seems like this would be a pretty good room for like an Infinity Watch or anything with safeguard and immunity, right? Like maybe your Black Orders, right? Or your Infinity Watches, or just any team with safeguard or immunity. Pretty much anything with immunity, I would say. And of course, the global rule is still there. All of it is the same. Over in number 4, we have Spec Ops. On defense and offense, on successful dodge, gain stealth. Characters with stealth gain 20% damage. And of course, the global rule stays the same. In number 5, we have Mutant Immune System. On defense and offense, mutant characters on turn clear all negative effects from self, heal self for 10% of max health for each negative effect cleared. This one is a little different. All characters on turn end gain defense down. That's actually pretty good. So there's a lot of versatility here with some of these rooms, and I can't wait to test them for sure. And of course, we have the global rules that are continuation all the way down. And in number 6, it is rules of combat. On defense and offense, villain characters on successful attack apply defense down to each target attacked. Hero characters on successful attack apply offense down to each target attacked. And of course, the global rules. I'm really excited to see what this exhaust mechanic is going to be bringing, but let's get started. We're about to roll some footage of some testing in the playtest server that is an Envoy exclusive, so let's check it out. What's going on, everybody? So we're going to start testing out room 1 in the new season 5 of Cosmic Crucible. We're going to be starting off with Death Seed versus Death Seed in teamwork. On defense and offense, striker characters on ally turn gain health and assist now. So we have plenty of strikers on this team. We're going to be seeing if it happens on defense and or offense. I have not tested any of these rooms yet, so I'm pretty excited to see how everything goes. Oh man, I'm so happy that raid on Crucible is gone. So many people have been bringing up their Sylvies to G18 for the resistance checks, and the envoys have been pleading with the developers that this is a terrible idea and should definitely not be included. Oh man, oh my goodness. All right, let's see here. Let's clear all of that. Let's ability block the debuffer. Alright, so on ally turn gain health, striker characters. Okay, so they are healing. Okay, so they are healing. This is a striker character. Let's see if he heals up. Or let's see if other people heal up. Yeah, well, that was a drain, so let's see at the end of the turn. Yeah, so there's a lot of healing going on, just from what it seems. I'm not necessarily sure what team can go in here per se, but I am liking that it is working. I mean, I'm not necessarily sure if it is or not, but I'm definitely seeing some healing. Well, that was great. Some pretty good testing for room 1. So let's go ahead and try out room 2. Alright, so for room 2, this is a Pegasus team, and it is temporal shielding on defense and offense. Tech and skill characters, when basic is used, gain speed up, and with speed up at end of turn, bury yourself for 20% of that character's max health. Now, I did put my Pegasus on defense for others to test, of course, but we're going to be attacking this with a Masters of Evil. I do want to see how Kang reacts in here with everything going on. It's going to be about a 900k punch up, so let's check it out. Oh man, live testing is actually a little intimidating because you never know what can happen, right? All right, so let's go ahead and go after the hardest characters on the team, which is Kestrel, of course. Let's put a slow on her. Alright, and let's see who's going to be going next. I don't need anybody debuffing anything, and she's just going to clear positive effects on herself, so let's see. Let's ability block rescue. Let's summon some bots for some speed. Oh, that's right, Kestrel. Let's go ahead and stun that nonsense. Alright, let's see here. Okay. Alright, Oh man, this is, for the sake of testing, well, he already has speed up and he's already gaining barrier and everything. So for the sake of testing, let's basic here. Tech character, okay, gain speed up, yep, and he kept his speed up, okay. That was good. Okay, so he kept his speed up, that was great. All right. And none of them are really basicing here, essentially. Let's get rid of Darkhawk. All right, now let's end some folks here. We're gonna go ahead and ultimate here. Wow. Wow. So safe to say that Masters of Evil can definitely take out a Pegasus team. I've really been enjoying Masters of Evil on offense, man. They're a really good Crucible team. But that was some pretty good testing. So we attacked with a tech character, we attacked with a basic, and he kept his speed up, and he was gaining barrier and all. So let's move on to room 3. All right, everybody. So for room 3, we have Corrupting Power. On defense and offense, ultimate abilities cost 2 less to use. When using an ultimate ability, spread all negative effects from self to adjacent allies. In this room specifically, I want to test out the new warriors. So let's go down here. Let's pick our new warriors. It's going to be about 100k punch up. So let's see how it goes. Oh man. Very exciting. I can't wait to see who is on the Superior 6 team. That'll be very interesting to see. Let's start off with the usual special. I don't want to push Doom too much. Like, I don't want to push him to the point where he's going to go crazy, but he is going to pop off. That's not essentially good for us here. But let's see. Please don't go below. Oh, he went below. Oh my goodness. Okay, so let's spread on Doom. Let's not let him get an extra turn. See you later, my guy. All right, let's put a blind on Nova. After using a ultimate effect. Okay, and he's about to spread all that to his. All right, so let's see here. Let's ultimate. Wow, that is absolute insanity, man. All right, so he specials. He doesn't have any negative effects to spread, so that's fine. All right, so let's see here. Is this unavoidable, right? Unavoidable, cannot be blocked. See you later, my guy. All right, let's see if that heal block goes over to her. And it did. Okay, so Dagger did get a heal block there. So it does transfer on ultimates. Okay, so now we're going to ultimate here, and Gwenpool and Firestar should be getting a disrupted. Okay, wow, and it even moves over how much was stacked. That is crazy. We're going to have to be really careful with the teams that we pick to go into these rooms. My goodness. But I feel like new warriors are very versatile here. They don't necessarily seem to be getting negative effects like that. So I definitely like new warriors being in this room. That was great. Some really good testing there. Wow. I was a little worried that new warriors were going to get eaten alive by that Doom and giving Vol 3 turns, but we got through it. So, moving on to room 4. All right, everybody, we're going to be trying out room 4. This is Spec Ops on defense and offense. On successful dodge, gain stealth. Characters with stealth gain 20% max damage, and of course, all of the global rules still stand. So let's go ahead and go into it. We're going to be using an Undying Eternals team for this, sitting at 1.2 million. So it'll be at about maybe a 130k punch up, something like that. So let's get started. I want to sort of feature some of the new characters just to see how they function, right? And I want to see if, well, I'm not necessarily going to be sure to see how much damage Big Time Spider-Man does, because he's going to go under stealth no matter what, right? All right. Like a wet noodle. All right, let's see. Flip taunt immunity on all enemies. Prolong. All right. Okay, so they're under stealth. Okay, that did 230k damage. We got a lot of folks under stealth, but then, of course, we're just going to flip everything. And yikes. Infestation on defense. My goodness. I think this is going to be a kill animation. Sayonara. Oh, on successful dodge. Okay, gain. Oh, he couldn't gain stealth because of the disrupted. Okay. Well then. We could definitely see it working though, right? The functionality of it all, and you can't really, you know, go into it with 2 takes because this is Crucible and you have to take it out accordingly, right? But that was great. Some pretty good testing. I'm not necessarily sure if I could see the damage output though. Spec Ops is a little interesting to see. I want to see how like a Tangled Web does in here, right? Because Noir goes under stealth, and when he's under stealth, he's going to be doing his attack, which is going to gain 20% damage, and he's already gained 20% damage, so this could be the season for Noir to shine. So, without further ado, let's start room. Alright everybody, so we have a Mutant Immune System for Room 5 on defense and offense. Mutant characters on turn clear all negative effects from self. Heal self for 10% of max health for each negative effect cleared. All characters on end turn gain defense down. Now, what does that make me do against a unlimited X-Men? It makes me want to walking hate it. But with this testing, we have to see, we just have to throw a small team in here, right? Because I want to see if the exhaust feature actually does work. So let's just go ahead and throw in the new Avengers, right? We're going to throw them in. We're not necessarily trying to win. We just want to see if the exhaust mechanic actually works, because we're not going to back out of this. We're actually just going to let this team die and see how it goes. And then of course, we're going to come in with a walking hate and attack and everything like that, of course. All right. All right. What is all that dodge chance? Oh my goodness, Phantom X is dodging everything. So new Avengers are definitely not the way against unlimited X-Men, I must say. Oh my goodness. Alright, so when we load back into this with Walking Hate, they should be exhausted. Because I knew Walking Hate would clear it immediately, right? But what I want to see is if everybody's getting the defense down on their turns, right? So let's go ahead and Walking Hate this. Let's see. Oh, my Kestrel is on defense. Yikes. So let's see here. Let's add an alternative. Let's see here. I'm going to use Tangled nonsense on 6. So let's just add a Surfer and see how it goes. I want to see if the exhaust mechanic is here. And they are exhausted. That is actually very reassuring. Look at that. Alright, so this is going to miss because of all the dodges. Beautiful. Alright, let's speed up. They definitely feel like 20% less though. Health-wise and everything, you know. Alright. Let's stun Rogue. They've already used a lot of their ultimates and specials from the last battle, so that's good. All right. Man, not having Kestrel here really hurts us, huh? Boop, boop. See you later, Gambit. All right, so let's see. I want to see them take a turn because I want to see if they're healing for negative effect removed. But with trauma, I don't believe they're removing any negative effects, so I don't think they're healing. Oh no, she definitely healed there. Oh my goodness, but she can't remove the negative effects with trauma, so that was actually really cool to see. So they do heal for negative effects, right? That was very interesting. We got to see the exhaust mechanic and we got to see them healing for the negative effects. But if they have trauma, they can't clear the negative effects, but they will heal for those negative effects. Very, 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 very good testing. Now it's time to enjoy our playtest server scroll in room 6. Stay tuned. Alright everybody, the moment you have all been waiting for. Rules of combat on defense and offense. Villain characters on successful attack apply defense down to each target attacked, and hero characters on successful attack apply offense down to each target attacked. In the previous room, I did notice this. On end turn, gain defense down, that was proccing everywhere. And we saw the exhaust happen, and we saw them heal for all the negative effects with the trauma and all that. But without further ado, let's start off room 6. I want to sort of get that Darkhold counter team in here, but we're going to be adding a super scroll. So we have heroes, we have villains. Let's go ahead and test it out. So our villains should be getting defense down to each target attack. Super scroll is going to wipe the floor with everybody, right? And let's just get into it, man. This is going to be very exciting. Let's go ahead and get started. I'm really liking these rules. There's going to be so much theory crafting and so much versatility with this. It hurts my brain, right? All right, let's go ahead and ult here. Wow, no slows. Jeez. All right, so attack primary target, apply exposed. If let's put that on She-Hulk. All right, let's stun this Green Hulk. Let's gain our 5 charged. Now remember, we're not going to be getting a Doom ultimate here because he doesn't get extra stuff, right? Let's ability block Green Hulk so he can't move. Alright, and let's attack primary and adjacent. Wow, that was a 1.3 million basic. Oh my goodness. Alright, so he did apply defense down to everybody that had it. Let's go ahead and try this here. Now that is a villain character. Everybody got hit. They both have immunity. They got defense down. Alright. He's going to jump. That's going to miss because of the charges. That is not going to miss. Okay. Goodbye, Weaver. And now we're going to hit you with the ultimate, and this might just wipe the entire board. Wow. Super Scroll, you need to relax, guy. Oh my goodness. Super Scroll just might be able to solo this. Yeah, because he's getting crazy amounts of turn meter. Oh my goodness. Oh, oh my goodness. Super Scroll, you are a beast, my guy. So we definitely saw the room work with the heroes and villains, right? With the offense downs and the defense downs. It definitely works. I'm really glad to see that Super Scroll is proving his worth in room 6. Oh my gosh. And oof. I'm really excited for the new season of Cosmic Crucible Season 5. My goodness. Let me know what you guys think in the comments section below about the new Cosmic Crucible season featuring the Superior 6. I'm not necessarily sure what characters those are, but I'm sure they'll be quite the legendary ones, I must say. And thank you so much for watching, everybody, and I will catch you all in the next one. If you guys haven't already done so, be sure to like and subscribe, and I'll catch you guys then. Thanks.